Star-shaped flowers cover Mother Earth. These earthbound stars, pink and white in color, call to them the little creatures of the earth, with their sweet centers the color of the sun. And just like celestial stars, these flowers are the keepers of enchantment. If we slow down and listen, we will hear Mother Earth's melodies, and she teaches us how to dance with beauty and wonder. Winter has returned for the day, Wonder Weavers. It's very wet, windy and cool outside, so I'm taking a bit of respite. I am enjoying reading through The World of Miniatures. I found this copy at my local library, and it's by Sarah Walkey. And goodness me, there's just so much in here, so many images to inspire and ignite our imaginations. I'm curious, have you read it? I would love to hear what you think about it. So this week I've been creating little moments of magic, not just through working on the doll's house, but I shared this week a little shadow play that I put together. I've been learning this year from a brilliant Argentine paper cutter called Noe Arata. Noe teaches on Domestika, so if you're interested, I've put the link to her course in the description box below. This is an art form that's always called my attention, and Noe really teaches beautifully how to make these little moments of magic. So also this week I've been working on the library, and I can't wait to share my little creations with you. In the meanwhile, Wonder Weavers, I'd love to hear how you're going. I know that some of you have been enduring challenging weather conditions in your part of the world. Please know that you have my sincerest wishes. I hope that you stay safe and well. Please say hello in the description box below. I'd really love to hear from you. In the meanwhile, I hope you enjoy this week's vlog. I start the week by creating a hallway table with a mirror. The central feature of the hallway table is the mirror. For the mirror's frame, I'm going to use a wood cutout that I bought from Spotlight, which is a discount art and crafts store here in Australia. For the table's back, I've cut up another Kaiser Craft wooden box. When designing the hallway table, I took into consideration the length and width of the frame. In addition to a mirror, I've planned for the hallway table to have a drawer. So this will be a first for me. I haven't built a drawer before. So once I've cut and sanded each piece, I gesso them. And just like my little bookcase, I'm drawing inspiration from Victorian furniture. And from what I could glean from my research, Victorian hallway tables and other pieces of furniture tended to have curvilinear surfaces, edges and legs. So I'm going to try and shape the legs a little bit. Once I've cut 4 pieces of dowel to size, along one end of each piece, I make a groove with sharp scissors. Then with sandpaper, I smooth the edges of the groove and widen it on one side. I then smooth the bottom of the leg. I wasn't in love with the holes in the frame, So I'm spack filling them and I'll sand them once they're dry. After the gesso is dry, I paint each piece. When painting the table's back, I leave the circle where I'm going to add silver leaf for the mirror unpainted. When adding leaf to a piece, it is usually best to use the adhesive provided. But since I've run out, I'm going to use Elmer's Glue All, which is an all-purpose glue. I carefully paint the glue, making sure not to let it drip. Next, I lay a small sheet of imitation silver leaf over the circle. While the leaf's wrapping paper is still flat, I gently rub over the circle's area. I gently lift the paper and then I put the back of the table aside to dry. Later I take a small brush and begin to brush away the excess leaf around the edges of the circle. Then I assemble all the painted pieces with wood glue. While the wood glue is drying, I start working on other items I'd like to include in the library or my little nook. The first item I make is a butterfly display. I take a little plastic picture of butterflies and I cut them out carefully with my hobby knife. For the back of the display, I cut a rectangular piece of wood and then paint it. Next I cut a rectangular piece of white cardstock. Then with MAC medium, I glue the cardstock to the wood. For the frame I'm going to use matchsticks painted and cut to size. I glue them to the edges of the display's back with PVA. I then mount the butterflies using double-sided tape. As a final touch, I cut a rectangular piece of acetate and glue it to the frame. So I can mount the display on the wall, I take an earring thread. I cut off its hoop and then bend the thread into a U shape and glue it to the back of the display. In my bead collection I found small circular coconut beads with central holes, and I thought I might try and use them to make wall hooks. I paint one side and then With pliers, I open the hoop of the earring thread. I then thread the bead onto the metal wire, and then with my pliers I bend the wire at a 90-degree angle. Now I adjust the hook, making sure it's a nice J shape. I glue the hook to the wall, and once dry it is time to hang the display and decorate the rest of the room. So there you go, Wonder Weavers. My little nook is done for the time being, and next we're going to venture into the parlour, and I can't wait to start working on it. Until then, Wonder Weavers, take care, stay well, and don't forget to play. Ciao. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the handsomest one of all? Robin, did I hear you say?